So the new game Where Winds Meet has just released and it's looking pretty popular. However, it's not all perfect. There are some things you will get pretty stuck on very early on. So I want to go through the initial settings that you have to choose starting the game to set it up properly, how to never miss a treasure chest again, along with how to not get stuck on puzzles, how to easily solve them for yourself, at least in most cases. So let's begin. When you do start the game for the first time, it will prompt you with a few settings. And one of them is this guidance mode. And you may select detailed, moderate, or minimal. I recommend, if you have a fear of missing out, to just select detailed. It will give you more of an MMORPG experience, kind of holding your hand with regards to exploration. But you will, of course, lose some of that immersion. The second option here is simply just control mode. MMORPG is like tab target, use the mouse to move around. I like ARPG. In terms of difficulty, I wouldn't worry about it on the lower settings. You can always go back and change this, except for Legend and Hardcore. You cannot go back up to those levels if you did not begin your character on them. And Hardcore is not even available right now. As for social preference, I suggest you start with Lone Wanderer. This will allow you to fully experience the main storyline and progress your character by yourself. And you will always be able to switch it here by clicking on solo mode and going to online mode. So just to give more detail on what actually this guidance thing does, no matter what setting you chose, you can always change that here again within the basic settings. It is just right here. If you have it off on free exploration, you won't get any prompts for quests and interactions. If you have it on detailed, what you will see, for example, is if I'm running to this room, indicators exactly where the chests are, like this one for this chest. You just have to be aware there is some proximity to it. Like if I'm not close enough to a chest, it won't ping out to you. And this can catch you out, for example, when you get to this area with the waterfall, there is a chest just around this corner and it doesn't highlight up until we get within about 20 meters of it. So I wouldn't have noticed there's a chest here until I actually walked a bit into this cavern. If you really do want to take it to another level with never missing a chest, you can always get an interactive map like this and make sure you have claimed every single one in the areas. I'll leave a link below. This is originally Chinese, so you will want to enable translations, but the sheer amount of stuff there is on this map is kind of phenomenal. And take note of these little mini dungeons here. It'll show exactly as well where all of those chests are. You can let me know if somebody makes a full English version of this, but I haven't seen one yet. As for the tip on clues, make sure that when you are trying to solve a puzzle, you hit the default button L, and this will view the clues. So this signifies which torch I still need to light. We go there to activate it, and that gives us a bit of a cutscene to denote we've successfully solved it. So yes, just click L when that prompts up in the top left there, or maybe it's hidden. But yes, you can also find that keybind, I'm sure, in settings. And just like this, the detailed guidance shows us exactly that there is something to interact with that kind of door symbol. So you go there and you activate the mini dungeon. There was another puzzle down here, which we got supposedly the clue from this guy. But unfortunately, because the game's in English, it does not translate this puzzle very well. You are in this room with these little tiles on the wall, some of which you can activate. Very nicely, there is this guy who left a signpost on the ground, which shows exactly what the answer is. So on the left side, you need these 4 Chinese symbols, and on the right side, you need those other 4. So you simply go to the wall and match up those symbols, make sure only those 4 on that side are glowing, and then you will solve the puzzle. So I need that one lit up, the other one pushed in, and on this side, that one's pushed in, and this one also needs to be pushed in. And that solves your puzzle, gives you the cutscene and the door opens. Not very well done with regards to the devs in terms of the puzzle. It doesn't give you the proper clue unless you actually know Chinese. But that was pretty much it so far with regards to my leveling progress and just some tips I wanted to give you to start out. Overall, the game looks pretty awesome. The movement feels so good, especially with regards to like the triple jump here, and I'm sure you'll get far more better movement abilities as well. Again, all I can really judge is this initial solo experience, and right now it feels really good, but I am still at the very early stages and I have no idea what the end game is going to be like with regards to gear progression and group content. So hopefully this helps some of you out there. A special thank you to all my channel members for your added support, and we'll see you guys around.